Good morning, guys. It is currently right now 6:02 in the morning, and so we are currently getting ready to make my morning coffee to go ahead and start off this very, very slow Sunday. Starting off this slow Sunday, I do have a few things that, of course, I got to get done today, study-wise and work-wise. So study-wise, as I'm drinking my coffee, I'm going to go ahead and do one of Dr. Pam's videos. I'm going to watch her video on group counseling. So I'm going to do that. And then once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and look over a few questions or flashcards that I made on Quizlet yesterday. I made a whole thing from my study guide, so I'm going to go ahead and do that this morning, probably as I sip my coffee. So I will be sitting on the couch and getting that done so you guys can actually experience that with me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then after that, today I have 6 sessions. I have one at 11, one at 2, one at 3, one at 4, and then my last one of the day. Today's at 6. And then once my 6 o'clock session ends, I am going to go ahead and do dinner. Then I'm going to go ahead and relax for the night. So once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and relax for the night. So right now I am currently making coffee. You guys can't see it at the current moment, but yes, I am making my coffee. So we are going to go ahead and do sugar, and then I'm going to do my favorite macchiato, caramel macchiato creamer. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and sip on that as I get ready to get my stuff together to, like I said, watch a Dr. Pam video on group counseling. And then once that is done, I have church service at 9. And then once church service is done, I will then have my first session at 11. So good. I'll then have my first session at 11. And then after my session at 11, I will then have my next session, like I said, at 2, 3, 4, and then 6. And then once all 6 of my sessions are done, I will then go ahead and eat dinner, and then I'm going to be done for the night. So let's go ahead and get ready to watch Dr. Pam. So we are going to go ahead and turn the light on so that we can have some light in here as we make this study session comfortable. So because, let me see, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do this on my laptop or do I want to do this on my TV? You know what? We will go ahead and do it from the laptop. So that is what we're going to go ahead and grab. But before let me go ahead and turn off the kitchen light. So as I'm getting everything set up here, I have a question. So I know that I get up extremely early in the morning. I get up extremely early in the morning And I've been doing this ever since I can remember, high school, most likely. And so with that, like I said, I do have a question. Are you guys morning people? And if so, when did your getting up early in the morning start? Did it start when you were toddlers, going into early childhood, adolescence? Or did it start when you hit adulthood? Let me know in the comments. All right, so we are getting ready to log in to my computer. Okay, logged in, perfect. Oh, okay. But yeah, y'all getting ready to retake the NCE. I went on ahead and re-registered for it yesterday. So they said that it would approximately take 4 weeks for me to hear back from the testing center before I can actually test. So yeah, so before I can actually test. So yeah, we have that going on. But I'm excited just because this time around, the first time around, I got an idea of what was going to be on the exam. And now this time around, from using Dr. Pam to using the Purple Book. So if a lot of y'all don't know, so Howard Rosenthal, he is basically, he has an encyclopedia for the NCE and then also for what's called the CPCE, which for a lot of y'all that are in grad school and getting your degree in mental health, at some universities, you will have to take the CPCE. And so what that stands for, it is the Comprehensive Preparation Counselor Examination. And so what the CPCE looks for is it looks for you to basically know everything that you did from when you were in grad school. And so so the CPCE will basically test you, like I said, on everything that you've done, again, since you, again, were in grad school. And so I know when I took it, it took me taking it 3 times before I passed. 3 times. That third time, I'm not going to lie, I was very, 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 very hesitant when I did it. Just because I had failed it both times previously. And then when I took it, like I said, the third time and passed, I was happy. I was relieved because then I knew, okay, so now I got over this hurdle. Now I can go ahead and focus on getting ready for my next, I don't want to say hurdle, but my next accomplishment, my next victory that I know that I'm going to have, which again is going to be conquering the NCE. And then, like I said yesterday in my video, once I pass the NCE, I will then be a fully licensed therapist in the state that I live in. All right, guys, so we are going to go ahead and do, oh, this is our group therapy exam tips. Oh, okay. So we're not going to do that one. So we are going to go ahead and look at her NCE study groups. So we're going to go ahead and do that one.